It's 5 o'clock on this Monday evening, August 17th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Monday evening, August 17th, 2020. It's 5 o'clock and the Norton temperature is 75 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Monday evening is three more Republicans join cases to speak at Democratic National Convention in support of Joe Biden. Biden and Trump match. Trump typed into this enthusiasm amidst new high, according to CNN poll. Trump and final push to open up Alaska's Arctic refugee to oil and gas drilling. Death Valley temperatures hit 132 degrees. As wildfire tornadoes ravage. Cardi B interviews Joe Biden about racism and free education. UNC has 4 COVID-19 clusters less than a week after starting classes. Despite casinos reopening, it's currently game over for arcades in Massachusetts. Postmaster General Louis DeJoy to testify before U.S. House. 2 men indicted in 2002 unsolved murder of Run DMC's Jam Master Jay. Hundreds of Georgia University students are seen partying in the streets. Facing a furious nation, Belarus's Lukashenko says he would rather be killed than defeated in new elections. GCSEs and A-level exams as estimated results will be used for Welsh grades. Wall Street kicked off big retail earnings on a high note. Look at stocks down 64.76 at 27,866.26. S&P 500 up 9.14 at 3381.99. The Nasdaq up 110.42 at 129.72. McDonald's former CEO fights severance clawback. Mortgage delinquency surged more than 8% to a 9-year high as a coronavirus pandemic hits the corner. NASA passes a big milestone on its way to the Mars and Trinity helicopter powers up. Now will stop Greenland's ice sheet from shrinking now. NASA has researchers tracked dents in the magnetic field. Quantum paradox points to shaky foundations of reality. A flu shot doesn't always protect you, but you amid the COVID-19 pandemic and is more important than ever. CDC says rate of coronavirus cases in children rising. New studies reveal very good news about coronavirus immunity. Israel and UAE team up on stem cell therapy research for COVID-19. Spanish royal household foreign king Juan Carlos I is in United Arab Emirates. China has new weapon to target airfield, state media said. U.S. biotech Novavax said Monday it's proceeding with a second stage clinical trial with its COVID-19 vaccine candidate in South Africa. Seoul's National Police Agency will take control over the investigations that anti-state espionage previously conducted by the National Intelligence Service. $300 U.S. Pizza Hut restaurants will close after franchisee bankruptcy. COVID-19 hospitalization rate for Monterey is far beyond share of population. RNC requests fireworks at Washington Monument for convention finale. U.S. drugstore chains Walgreens and CVS said on Monday that they are undertaking early efforts to encourage Americans to get the flu shots during the increased risk environment this year due to COVID-19. The stock trading startup Robinhood announced Monday that a $200 million Series G funded round, its third major investment in 5 months, up in its valuation of $11.2 billion. The Commerce Department on Monday expanded restrictions on Hawaii as the Trump administration led the company as a surveillance arm of the Chinese Communist Party. Peter, Channel News Time, 5:04 on this Monday evening. East Bridgewater girl raises money for kids battling cancer. Brockton's COVID-19 death toll could be 40% higher. Washington reports 21 new COVID-19 cases, surpassing 4,500. Peter Children's time is 5:04. 4 minutes after 5, time now for Sports Report. Celtics squaring off against the Philadelphia 76ers at 6:30 p.m. Men. Orlando, the Boston Red Sox take on New York Yankees game time 7 o'clock, and the Bruins of the Hurricanes in Toronto at 8 o'clock. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference first round. Chase Elliott dominates Daytona road course as ever struggle, and Washington has Chase Bad making him the first president of an NFL team. Peter Children's time, 5 minutes after 5 on this Monday evening, and it's time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check on the MBTA. The subway system looking good on commuter rail. Providence train, 7823, 4:45 p.m. from South Station is spotted. South Station is operated 10-15 minutes beyond schedule. And the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, taking a look at highways and byways in New England. 95 at the southbound side, so between Protected and the Providence. 146 at the northbound side, a little bit slow around North Smithfield around the Salesbury Road, and 24 on the southbound side, so it's 120 at Canton, and hit between 495 and 44 out in the Raynham Taunton area. 120 on the southbound side, so between 95 and Canton down to 24 out in the Canton area. 120 on the northbound side, so between Braintree split down to 24 out in Canton. Several Expressway southbound side, so between Braintree split down to 18 of Weymouth. And Route 6 on the westbound side, Little Store to the Sagamore Bridge, and Southwest Expressway southbound side, Little Store between Boston and the Dorchester area, and Southwest Expressway northbound side, Little Store around the gas tanks in Dorchester, and Tobin Bridge on the northbound side, a little bit slow. 120 on the northbound side, Little Store between Woburn and 93 out in the Reddit area. 120 to the southbound side, Little Store Beaverly stretch. 395, looking good from 120 to the New Hampshire border. Central Mass, 29 westbound side, Little Store on Route 9 in Worcester, and 91 southbound side, Little Store between 291 and 57 in Nanguam, and Route 2 westbound side, a little bit slow before Route 91 in Greenfield in Connecticut. 84 westbound side, a little slow before Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut, and 95 on the northbound side, so between Greenwich down to Bridgeport, Connecticut, at 95 on the southbound side, so between New Haven down to West Haven, Connecticut, and up in North New England. Looking good in New Hampshire, and up in Maine, and up in Vermont. 8791 southbound side, little slow around upstate Vermont. And now, looking at the weather situation at 5:07, 7 minutes after 5 on this Monday evening. Looking at the traffic shows 2 p.m. at Trouble Advisory of a disturbance number 1 in parts of the Windward Islands is producing a large area of disorganized shower and thunderstorm activity. This disturbance is moving westward at about 20 miles an hour and is expected to continue to move quickly westward over the eastern and central Caribbean Sea during the next couple of days, which is likely to limit significant development after that time. However, the system is expected to move more slowly westward across the western Caribbean, where upper-level winds can become more active in the development and a tropical depression during the latter part of the week. Regardless of development, local heavy rainfall and gusty winds are expected to portions of the Windward and Southern Leeward Islands for Tuesday morning. And formation chance for 4 hours, low 20% formation chance for Friday, medium 50%. And disturbance number 2, a tropical wave over the eastern tropical Atlantic is forecast to interact with another disturbance located several hundred miles southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands within the next day or two, and this interaction is expected to lead to a formation of a broad area of low pressure, and the conditions are forecast to be connected for the development of a tropical depression during the middle of the latter part of the week, while the system moves westward to the west-northwest at 15-20 miles an hour across the central and western portion of the Atlantic to the tropical Atlantic, and formation chance for 4 hours, low 30%, and formation chance for 5 days, high 70%. Okay, closer to home. Showers and thunderstorms notified from southwestern Connecticut down to southeastern New York State, and a cluster of showers and storms around the Albany area, and another batches of showers and storms line from south of Glens Falls, New York, all the way south of Rutland, Vermont, down to western portions of Vermont, and west central portions of New Hampshire. And a little batches of showers and storms on northern western Connecticut, down to southwestern Massachusetts, and east central portions of New York State. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast discussion. An up-level disturbance will bring around the scattered showers and perhaps embedded thunderstorms this evening into the overnight hours. A mainly dry weather is on tap are waiting from Tuesday at the end of the work week, and warmer and more humid weather should return for this weekend. Perhaps a random scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms not even expected to wash out. The approaching cold front is killing off 9 shots in New York, which will be approaching 7 New England later this afternoon in the overnight hour. Still no lightning associated with it. Storms, but the ghost 16-day cloud phase the 6 to RGB shores increase in nice, which would suggest lightning is possible soon. And additionally, Michigan shows near 1,000 JKG of Cape over the central New York. And that being said, most of all, the 7 New England is near 0 Cape. He said that Berkshire slopes, faints and part of the persistent northeast eastern flow of late and low level lapses rates are near 7 Celsius kilometers in western Massachusetts, Connecticut, while mid level lapses rates are very poor. So any showers and storms will struggle to get to the strong today. Looks like the best chance of a few strong storms will be western Massachusetts, Connecticut late this afternoon or early evening, and a shortwave and cold front passes overnight showers with some isolated thunderstorms, those drifties, and also soundless showers. Several 100 JKG of elevated instability that was ample 0.6 kilometers. Berkshire Maine allow for a strong storm and 2 at the most over in overnight hours by the low. PWT is near 1.75 inches will mean anyone that does see showers could see a good downpour. Forecast goes like this. There'll be gentle showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Then it's showers likely possibly a thunderstorm between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Then a gentle showers between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Increased cloud with a low around 63 degrees and east with about 5 miles an hour German light and variable in the evening. Chest ratio is 6% and the rain amounts between a 10 and inch while the except amounts possible thunderstorm for Tuesday. Gentle showers and thunderstorm mean before 7 a.m. Pucky South Carolina. 84 degrees with sunny skies in the Tuesday afternoon in the west. Wind about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Chance is 30%. Do crisp amounts less than 10 minutes possible. Except high amounts possible thunderstorms for Tuesday. Mostly Cusco with a low around 61 degrees. West wind about 6 miles an hour. Coming in the evening for Wednesday. Slight chance showers before 8 a.m. Then a slight chance showers after 9 a.m. Both of South Carolina 80 degrees of climate given in west around 5 miles an hour. And then afternoon chance is 20% for Wednesday night. Mostly clear skies about 57 degrees and climate given to the south. Thursday, sun sky about 80 low 57 degrees and northwest wind for Friday, sun sky about 85 low 64 degrees and climate given southwest bound 5 to 7 miles an hour in the afternoon. And for Saturday, most of the sun sky about 87 low 66 degrees and southward about 3 to 8 miles an hour. For Sunday, check the showers, most of the sun sky about 87 low 66 degrees and west about 3 to 6 miles an hour and chest base 30%. And for Monday, check the showers, most of the sun sky about 84 degrees and southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chest is 50% and currently in Norton it's 77 degrees. That's feeling for the Bitter Channel. 5 o'clock news on this. August 17th, 2020 on a Friday evening. I'm viewers will be have a good evening. Goodbye day to stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. We'll see you at 10 o'clock for a 10 o'clock quarter. You have a good evening.